Well, I didn't see this one coming. Ladies and gentlemen, CM Punk's UFC debut has been delayed. CM Punk is to undergo back surgery on Wednesday. UFC debut is delayed. This is courtesy of MMAfighting.com. I'm gonna give my opinion because I have a lot to say about this bullshit. CM Punk's UFC debut has been delayed. The former WWE champion turned MMA fighter is scheduled to undergo back surgery in Chicago on Wednesday due to an issue with his disc in his spine and his back. So, MMAfighting.com has learned that Punk, Phil Brooks, has been battling a lingering back injury for years now, and as a professional wrestler, and the injury has worsened in recent months. My back has always bugged me, Punk told MMAfighting.com. Figured it was just wrestling shit. Turns out it was. Again, dude, still a little jab there. It's still wrestling shit, a little jab there, for fuck's sake, but it got bad enough to the point where I couldn't do anything this week, before I went to train with the New Jersey Devils last month. One day I couldn't manage, the next day I couldn't. I'd been in agony for almost a month. Well, if it's almost a month, then why the fuck did you not say anything? You know what I mean? Why did you not say anything? If you were going through this injury, then why did you allow UFC to say that you're going to be facing Mickey Gale? You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm kind of pissed off, by the way, in case you haven't noticed. On Saturday, Punk learned that he would be facing 24-year-old Mickey Gale in his debut after Gale defeated fellow UFC newcomer Mike Jackson, via first-round near-naked choke. For Punk, he was advised by his doctor right before the fight that he needed surgery, but Punk decided to keep that news to himself. What a fucking... Like, you literally... Like, you could have said something. Like, this kid, this 24-year-old kid, just fought against another MMA person, Mike Jackson, okay? Assumed that he was going to fight you. You knew well enough about this injury, but you have not gone forward and said anything. It is better to say it before than for us to learn now. Now the UFC, I will continue reading, but I am... Oh, God. Punk announced that he has signed with the UFC in December, blah, 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 blah. He is still to fight even once, so this guy still hasn't fought yet. Punk noted his injury is very similar to the one former UFC heavyweight champion went under last week, blah, 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 blah. This is just a bump in the road, he said. I'm positive about this. How the fuck can you be positive, Punk? How the hell can you be positive? I'm going to say this right now, I don't think we're ever going to see this guy compete. I'm just saying. I generally think this. I don't think we are actually going to see this guy actually competing in the UFC ring. At this stage, because he's had shoulder issues, then he had a train, he couldn't compete, shit like that. I mean, he's been signed for how long now, and he still hasn't even competed. Okay, the fans want to see this man compete. They want to see him get in the ring. They want him to get his first fight over and done with, and he can move forward. But unfortunately, nah, he's just wasting all our time. You know what I mean? And like again, if the guy has back problems, that's fine. But clearly, he was aware of this before the announcement that he would face Mickey Gale. He was clearly aware of this injury, but has not said anything. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. When are we going to see this guy compete? I don't know. I don't think we're ever going to see this fucking guy compete in a UFC fight. It's been going on for too long. I don't think we're ever going to see it. You know what I mean? He's got a back injury. What? That'll be another maybe 6 months. What is it? Another year? And then what's going to happen when the fight comes? Oh, my shoulder's sore. Stop dicking about Punk. Honestly, his stock has dropped dramatically. And it's a real shame because I like CM Punk. I think he was a great competitor in WWE. But at the end of the day, he's just wasting all our time. This can't be a coincidence. Straight after the fight was announced and people are looking forward to it, he then now says that he's got a back injury. This is General Jerry on the General Jerry channel. Signing out.